Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Thomas Ardiansa and my partner Muhammad Aska Aulia. We're from Group 9. We will present Smartfish Feeder. The first of all is system analysis. The first of is the Internet of Things, or IoT. Is a system of integrated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines. An IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart devices that use embedded systems such as processor, sensors, and communications hardware to collect, send, and act on data they acquire from their environment. So in this project, we create a smart fish feeder that can detect water temperature. Smart fish feeder use one actuator and two sensors. The actuator we use a servo motor and the sensor. We use ultrasonic sensor and the NDS18B20 sensor as a water temperature gauge. And then we go to component. The first of all is we need NodeMCU. NodeMCU is an open source IoT platform. It consists of hardware in the form of system-on-chip ESP8266 from ESP8266. NodeMCU has packaged ESP8266 into a compact board with various features such as microcontroller, plus access capability to Wi-Fi as well as USB to serial communication. So the program it only require extension of USB data cable exactly used as data cable and charging cable Android smartphone. And then the servo motor we use that for the move the stuff. In the bottom of fish feeder. Then we use sensor DS18B20. This for water temperature sensor that can be read water temperature. Yes. And then we jumper cable, of course. And the last one is the ultrasonic sensor. The ultrasonic sensor will display the distance according to the object in front of the sensor. And the distance of stuff is close to the sensor, which means 0 till 5 cm. That means the fish feed totally full. And then this is the platform and application we use. The first one Arduino Uno, cause we use NodeMCU for platform. Then this Arduino Uno IDE from programming software. And then the second is Blink. Blink is you can use Blink from Android smartphone, which is you can download this Blink from the Play Store. And then the flowchart. So we have a servo flowchart. The first one is start, and then go to motor servo input, and then processor communication between node and ESP. And then this is we have two program. The first one is slider, and the second one is button. And then if we go to slider, then you can choose the process slide 0 until 180 derajat. You can slide it, okay, and then it will be N. And then button. This button we're using a loop. Loop. If condition 0, if we choose the 0, the blink, then the servo will move 0 derajat, and then when we choose 1, the servo will move 90 derajat. That's it.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Askaulia. Flowchart on sensor ultrasonic. First, we start. After that, input the sensor. The sensor is sensor ultrasonic. Then the process is communication between node and ISP. And then the sensor ultrasonic will read a stuff in front of the sensor. And the last N. Flowchart on sensor DS18B20. First, start. After that, input the sensor DS18B20. Then the process is communication between node and ISP. After that, the sensor will read the temperature of water. And last, N. Schematic system. In this project, we use one actuator and two sensor. The sensor are sensor ultrasonic and the sensor DS18B20. And for the actuator is motor servo. For wiring cable to the node MCU for the ultrasonic sensor, pin VCC we connect it to pin VV in node MCU, and then trigger we connect it to the D2 on node MCU. After that, HO we will connect it to the pin D1 and node MCU, and then ground we will connect it to the ground. Next, to the motor servo. In the real component, micro servo has three colors cable. There are brown, red, and yellow. The brown cable connected to ground, and then the red cable connected to the 3V pin 3V on node MCU, and then for the yellow cable connected to the pin D4 on net MCU. And next to the sensor DS18B20. In the real component, there are three colors. There are black cable, red cable, and yellow cable. For the black cable, we connect it to the ground, and then for red cable we connect it to the pin 3V on node MCU, and the last yellow cable we connect it to the D3 photo system. That is the implementation of the smart fish feeder. And then the wiring cable to the Arduino from component to the node MCU. And thank you.
Yep. I will describe the code. Okay, that we can see line number 1 until 7. This is for define the bling print serial, and include is for library. You can download it, the Arduino Uno IDE. I'm using ESP8266 Wi-Fi, and then Blink Simple ESP8266 library, and then sure we use servo, one wire. This for temperature, water temperature, and then Dallas temperature, yeah, of course. So in this code, servo it means library, and then we create a parameter for the servo, and then one wire, yeah, this is the DSB18B20, and then this one wire 0, it means DS18B20, which is D3 in Node MCU. And then there's temperature sensor for the sensor DS18B20, and then we this is parameter for ultrasonic sensor. So the ultrasonic sensor is have 4 pin. 2 pin is the number 1, and number 4 pin is ground and VCC, and then the number in the 2 middle is output and input, which is trigger pin and echo pin. Okay, the trigger pin we put the 4 in the Node MCU, of course, in D2, and then echo we put it on 5 in the Node MCU is D1. So this is, we have variable durasi and jarak for ultrasonic, and then this is durasi for the sensor, and then jarak is for sensor in the display in the blink. And then we have suhu, this for DS18B20 0, cause the temperature we don't know how much is temperature is. And then this is for blink and SSID. First Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi and your password Wi-Fi. Code out blink, you can use from blink application software in the Android smartphone. And then this is Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi, and then this is the password. Okay, next, in setup, serial begin is the start of all, and then blink, yep, this blink for the out SSID pass harus sama. And then of course this we create pin mode for trigger pin as output and pin mode echo as input. Okay, this is servo attach D4. Nah, this in this case, servo where it servo actually is in D4 at Node MCU, and then this is the loop. Okay, Blink Run for running the Blink, and this digital write, this is for read the distance of ultrasonic sensor, and then this is for ultrasonic sensor can output the sound, yes, the sound, and then this for same. So this is durasi. This is for complete the nilai durasi, and then this is the formula, which is formula the distance, and then Blink virtual write. So this is we put in Blink virtual pin V3 for the Blink, and then this is jarak for jarak, which is durasi in blah blah blah, that is jarak, and then the display from the Blink, and then this is request temperature sensor for DS18B20. Yep, this is a sensor, and then this is suhu sensor get temp. This is for the get temperature by index in the DS18B20, then Blink virtual write, which is the same as jarak, but this is the display the suhu variable. Okay, this is for the slider servo. Okay, which is you can slide 0 until 180 derajat. Yep, and then this for control servo with the button. So the button we create one button, but in the button we create 0 and 1. Yeah, you can see this. If V2 is 0, which is off, the servo nothing controlled by the Blink itu. And then if V2 we click the button, the servo will be move until 80 derajat. Then until 80 derajat, then we put off the finger in the button, will be 0, right? And then will be move 18 derajat, but the different side. The simulation.
And I will explain how to smart fish feeder running. We use the Blink application as the IoT platform. As you can see, there are 4 widget boxes that we use. When the DS18B20 sensor detects the temperature in the water, and Blink will show us how much Celsius the water temperature. The ultrasonic sensor will display the distance according to the object in the front of the sensor. If the distance is far away, it means that fish feed must be filled immediately. For servo, we use 2 widget boxes, 1 slider and 1 button. The slider will rotate 0 to 180 degrees, while the button only rotates 0 degrees and 90 degrees. And now the temperature sensor on the water is 25.63. Then I will rotate the servo using the button. And then the button. Delay, waiting for delay. I will rotate with slider. Nah, come on, go out. As you can see, fish feed is reduced and the distance is getting further, which means that fish feed must be filled immediately. Sorry sir, I replaced the fish feed with small paper. The paper doesn't come out quickly because it is not perfectly round and the holes in the container are not large.